Still got dump trucks going by the house. Can you believe it? Okay, I've forgotten what size those are. Here we go. Well, seems to be the issue here. What is that? 5/8. It'll sure be interesting to see what these cylinders look like in here. I'm just hoping they aren't, I'm just hoping nothing catastrophic, that makes a mess but you can't hear it happening. I think you know what I'm talking about. I just don't want any surprises. Man, those need cleaned up. Who'd have thought they'd rusted that much? How's she looking there? Rusty. I'm thinking that's probably it for today. I think I need to shut this off, don't I? Look at that light, man. Anyways, I actually got farther today than I thought I would. But the next time I come out, I think we'll zip the bolts out of that head and we'll have the big unveiling there. I pretty much know what's going on the bottom end, because I've had it apart like, I don't know, 3 times this summer dinking around in there. So the whole thing will hinge on, nothing got askew in the cylinders and garfed the crap out of them or anything like that. If that didn't happen, hey, I think we're ready to go about things. So, fingers crossed. Next time we'll tell the tale. I'm nervous. All right. Okay. This is a big day. We're going to take this head off and we're going to see what lurks down there. I need a different rag. There it is. We'll take the plugs out first. And then after we take the plugs out, then we'll take the head bolts out and pop this off of here. So here we go. This is going to determine a lot of things. The future. Might take it off and go, ooh! And just put a new gasket on, put it back together, and drive it until it quits. I probably should lay those out to how they came off. That'd probably be a good idea. I'm surprised I thought of it. That one didn't look like it gapped very well, but it was firing. See what this looks like. That one probably looks the best of the crowd. They all leak a little oil up around the top. So, that's just That's just the nature of the beast. Okay. There's that. I don't know if you should undo these a certain time, way, procedure, or not, but we'll kind of try. I never torque these down to what everybody says to torque them to. Everybody says go to 55. Man, I just don't know about that. I went all around them to 25. Then I went all around, you know, in to out or out to in, I can't remember what it is now. To 30, 35, went up to 40. And I think I quit at 45. Because I mean, this iron is, well, this year it's 98 years old. So, yeah, there's that. These were all brand new bolts. So, you know, whatever. What am I going to put those in? You know what? I got an idea. Maybe I should put them all back in the same hole they came out of. You think that's a good idea? I know a way to do that. Okay. This is the old head gasket. It came on it when I bought the car. Oops, got to use the right end. Let's see, which end is which? In she goes. Whoops. Oh, our first catastrophe, one of many. You know what? I got that wrong. I guess I'm going to do it right. If I'm going to take the time to do it, I might as well do it right. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how many miles we put on this summer. In case you're wondering, it's a couple days before Christmas right now. And, you know, people out celebrating and whatnot. Normally there's snow on the ground, but there's not. Christmas Day they're calling for 52 degrees Fahrenheit. For those of you in communist countries, that's unusual. Yeah, so my wife doesn't like it because she likes snow for Christmas. I think it's fantastic. Oh no, that went right in that pan. Can you believe it? Right in the pan full of antifreeze. I came out here the other day. Very first thing I did, didn't even get the camera turned on. Kicked the pan of antifreeze over. Antifreeze everywhere. I threw cat litter on it and went back in the house. I had just had enough. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, the tension is building. You could cut it with a knife in here. What's the deal? Didn't I loosen that one? Of course I didn't. Why would I? That's a real Model T wrench there. Oh, last one. We'll see how well this steel head gasket held up. Because when I bought the head gasket, the copper ones were unavailable. So I went with steel. Seemed to work okay. There we go. There we are. Let's see, we'll find a place to hang this. Where can we hang this where I'll run into it, knock it off the wall, and mix them all up? That'd be great. Still looking. Normally there's a wire sticking out of something that's hooking on me all the time. Let's try right here. Okay, well, much as I hate to say it, it is time. Time for the unveiling. Camera rolling. Yes. I want to make sure you guys see my face when I open this up, and it's just not good. I wouldn't want you to miss that. Here we go. All right. Okay, she's loose. Okay, we're back. To say I'm nervous is an understatement. Okay, baby. Yep. Okay. That's just the copper paint. Well, a little bit of carbon. Let's crank these up or these up, whichever ones, and take a look at these bores. Oh. Okay. Bore number one. Take my glasses off. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Just tell me, what do we got? Guys, still see the scratches I put in it with the hone. Same there. I'm gonna roll it over. Number two. That didn't look too hot, but I think it was probably that way before. Not horrible. That's got that line in it that was there before. You know what's going to have to be good enough. It's just going to have to be. I know there was no water in the oil or anything like that, so yeah, looks as good as I thought it was. Okay, well, we'll take something to start cleaning this all up, and you know, what more can you do? Doesn't look awful. It ran when I took it apart, so should be okay. Okay, well, I've had, oh shit, let's put this somewhere where you can actually see what the hell I'm doing. I've had one disappointment today, and you know, that kind of sets the mood. We'll do this, and we'll take a look. I think maybe we can dispense with this. You're not going to be able to see nothing, are you? Some new rods. Now let's see. Well, I'm not going to get into it. I've had a little misfortune today. That, you know, if I'd have caught it 6 months ago, probably would have been better. I swear if I kick that pan over one more time, These are supposed to be new old stock. Let's see how they look. You know, one thing, they're crooked as shit. Man, that thing is bent. Yeah, we'll fix it, I guess, somehow. That one's not bad. Well, they appear to be standards with a real preliminary measurement. Yeah, these are going to need cleaned up. Yeah, they're just going to need cleaned up. We're just going to say they just need cleaned up. Oh, I'm afraid to even look. These come out of an old warehouse out in New York, I guess. I don't really know anything more about them. Here's the fourth one. Let's see if it looks like a pretzel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's bent to hell. It's alright, we'll straighten her out. I just don't understand why anybody would rebabbit a rod that was this bent and just leave it. We'll figure it out. I think my own mistake I made earlier today is going to cost me more than bending a couple rods back. So, yeah, and we're just not going to talk about it either. Here's the deal. Sometimes a guy gets so focused on something that, you know, you're not seeing anything over here, you're not seeing anything over here, all you're seeing is right here. And if you tell yourself a big enough lie at the beginning of the process, then, you know, everything out here is just, you're not paying any attention to the voices saying, stop, 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 you're way off, you know. It's kind of like shooting a rocket to the moon, and if you're, you know, 40 thousandths out here, by the time you get to the moon, you're on your way to Pluto. So, that's what happened to me earlier today. Frankly, it's too embarrassing to actually tell you out loud. Maybe when it doesn't hurt so much, I will. We've all been there. Life could be worse. Believe me, I know. Life could be worse. So, alright. I'm just going to keep cleaning this head and the surfaces here on top of the block. Everything else looks pretty good. Yeah. Doesn't look bad.
Do you like that?
Hey there. We're out in the shed today. Gonna take a little departure from working on that thing. I'm gonna call this the Fred Dibna portion of the program. Now, if none of you guys know who Fred Dibna is, I know the guys across the pond, you know who he is, and probably the guys up in Canada. I know Kyle knows. He was a steeple jack, which many climbed up steeples and, you know, fixed weather vanes, and then he'd tear down old chimneys and whatnot all over England. Anyways, he was deep into steam engines, and he had his own steam-powered shop. And just look him up on YouTube, because you're gonna just waste the rest of your day watching what this guy did in his lifetime. It's more than amazing. I just stumbled across Fred, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Never heard of him before in my life. And I bet I spent a week looking at all his videos and stuff, because fascinating man and fascinating hobby, and truly scary and frightening career. So anyway, enough about that. Anyway, last Father's Day, Jeremiah got me something from a junk shop here in town, and this is what it is. Let me hold that up there. Yeah, that's a little steam engine. Well, it was in pretty sad shape. You know, wasn't bad, sad enough. I put a different safety valve on it. I had to make a new valve here because this one wouldn't work, and such stuff like that. Patched it up a little bit. Had it running once. Let's see if we can get this baby running today. That'll be fun, won't it? Oh yeah, much better than watching me just stand there and bore you to tears fiddling around with that car. So, okay, here we go. Let me gather up some stuff. Okay, here we go. We'll oil it. Got a little oil can here. We'll put some fuel in the alcohol burner. Now this is for a different engine I got, but it slides under here and works, so we're just going to use it. It didn't come with a burner. I've got put some oil on that because it kind of got a little rusty. There we go. Okay, let's put a little oil on there, a little bit on the mechanism there, a little bit down here, a little bit on the shafts. Yeah. And I think everything is tightened up. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of steam oil down in there. Hope you can see everything I'm doing here. We'll take this plug out of the end. And we'll put a little bit of steam oil down the thing. Hopefully it'll there we go. We'll put a little steam oil down the valve. I don't have a whole lot left. Put the end back on the cylinder. This is Whedon from, as best we can figure, from the mid-20s. Mid-1920s. So now let's put some alcohol in there. I've got a thing here somewheres. I think it's got to be getting full here pretty soon. Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah, we better sop this up before we start a fire. All right. We're oiled. I think what we're going to do, take the safety valve out. We're going to put a little bit of steam oil on there because these gaskets aren't the best. And we'll take the whistle out. Whoa! And we'll do the same thing. That might get rid of a few leaks. Okay. Get that, we got that. Let's put some water in it. I heated up some water in the house because, you know, it's really cold out here. So, or fairly cold, so let's just see if we can make a big damn mess. Oh, I forgot. It's not gonna fill up like that. Okay, here we go. I probably should have measured this, but I didn't. So there's that. It really only needs about a cupful in there to get going. That would be about enough. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're about ready. Burner stuck under here. I think this is how we're going to do it. There we go. And now we wait. Make sure the safety valve will blow off. And the whistle. The whistle should be a wooden handle on it there, but I don't have that made for it yet. Shouldn't take too long with this warmed up water. Shouldn't take too long at all for it to get it going. I see a few wisps of steam coming out down in here. That might be just water steaming off the sides. Yeah, let's see here. Nope, nothing yet. the valve on this wasn't any good, so I made one up with a needle valve from a model airplane engine. Oh, we got a little wisp out of there. I don't know if you saw that or not. She's coming around. Make sure we see everything. Come on, baby. I better have my glove out here because sure enough I'll grab a hold of that damn thing and burn my fingers. Oh, I think we got some. Well, we got lots of steam. Going. Woo woo. Man, she's blowing the old steam. Whistle doesn't want to cooperate today. Yep, that's hot. Well, there she is, folks. Yeah. Ain't that something? Here, let me zoom you in there a little closer. Woohoo! Well, that's a lot of fun to play with these. Getting a fair amount of steam. Yeah, I don't remember what I've got that set on. There she goes. Oop, I think we're getting stuff on the camera lens. Well, anyway, folks, that's it. What do you think? Okay. Still got plenty of steam. Now she's running down. You want to be careful not run these out of water. That's the main thing. Well, what'd you think? That was some fun, wasn't it? That was just a barrel of monkeys. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but then it got so cold and I didn't want to come out here. But thanks, Jeremiah. This is a fun toy. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed running it. So there you go. Run right out to the nearest store near you and grab yourself one of these. Of course, you'll need a time machine so you can go back to 1928, but, you know, details. All right. Well, that was fun. Headed over to Jeremiah's again to work on the car. Hopefully we'll get the engine out today. Yeah, we're gonna go over there and goof off this afternoon. I hope you're enjoying this little sidebar to the activities on the Shed by the Tracks, but I'm enjoying it, something different. Hopefully we're gonna have this Ranchero running and on the road for next summer, so we can cruise the avenue with it, whatnot. Alright, I'll talk to you again when we get there. Okay, so today we're hoping to get the engine out of it, eh? Yeah. Okay. Man, is there another? Oh, there is another jack under there. Those things make me nervous. I almost brought more jack stands.
Well, these are good Harbor Freight ones.
Oh, well, what could possibly go wrong? I gotta change my coat. I got my molting coat, one I caught on fire with a torch.
Perfect.
Earlier this year.
Well, it should be getting pretty toasty in here. I think it was 55 last time. Yeah, we're up to 60, so.
I think up in Saskatchewan they call this the church clothes.
Yeah, that's a going to town clothes. Hey, check this thing out quick. This is my new diesel heater.
What is it?
My diesel heater.
So what bolts are off and what ones are on?
Oh, I pulled that exhaust out of it too. So,
You still got the bolts on here, I see.
yeah, bell housing's still on.
Bell housing, what is it, 5/8?
I guess that means the engine's halfway healthy, huh? Does that have much compression? So I guess that means the engine's halfway healthy.
Yeah. Okay, how's she look?
One more. That's good, that's good. Ooh.
Too far?
I can go the other way. Actually, just keep going though, because that's the marked up one. I want to see if there's any more in here.
We've managed to strip the last one on the bell housing, or not bell housing, torque converter bolt, which, you know, that's just how it goes. So now we've got to do something to get this off. I don't know what we're going to do. Well, as luck would have it, we're getting out the cutoff wheel and see if we can get that last one out of there. I don't know if you can see that or not. There she is. Not coming loose. Of course. Why wouldn't it? So we'll see what happens. In case any of you are still awake and watching this, got all the bolts out on that side except for two bell housings. We're doing something here, not real sure. We're going to cut off a couple more pieces and then the motor should come out. Okay. In theory.
In theory.
Can I cut it now? Can I cut it? Can I cut it? Can I cut it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do your cut. I need a chuck of 4x4. My jack is a 12.
Really?
Yeah.
What the?
I don't have it. Oh. Oh, yeah.
You weren't going to use those headers again, were you?
Yeah, I was going to weld them back. I'll weld them back then.
Okay. I'm going to label this the monkeys in the football episode. Hey! See, I remember I took that one off for you.
And I remember saying, just cut it. And you were like, yeah, wait.
Okay.
Okay. All clear? I think so.
Okay.
You think we can get up over that wheel?
Well, it's going to take some jockeying. I mean, I'll be the first one to get it. Yeah, that's all we need. I just want something so it doesn't start getting crazy.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Oh, look at that. Oh. Congratulations at the 500-pound baby boy.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to let this down a little.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just going to try to be really careful. Man!
Try harder.
More careful!
You don't got to go all the way down. 'cause
There we go.
We're going to go right under that.
I understand. Not my first day, you know. Actually, it is. I don't want to miss anything of this highly instructional video. What do you mean ballpark? Did you have open-end wrenches?
Wrenches. What is this? The 40s?
Yeah. Jesus. I'd have had it on there by now if I had me an all 16ths.
Oh, 60.
You gonna give me a wrench?
Well, what are you doing?
Does that fit or not?
No, it doesn't. I'm trying to find the one that does.
Thank you. Perfect.
Wow.
Dang. Hell.
Oh, good.
Drop the bolt. Let me get that back.
Nice.
Drove all the way to town for that.
What in the hell is that?
Why won't this one come loose? What'd you do to it?
Yes, I think it's broken.
Look at that. It turns. There we go.
Well, because you're supposed to have one on either side.
Right,
You wouldn't
just
let
hang
me
on
do
to that.
Both of them, so.
Hang on to one of those.
Yeah, I got two of them.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna do this. No, this isn't the right way,
Oh, good.
but,
It's just
what
the
we're gonna
only
do-
thing I got.
we're gonna just tighten that up to where I can just turn it a little. Let me get that out.
Let's just think about it.
Jack it up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Just jack it up. Think about it.
Let's not think about it. Let's just keep
Who
going.
thinks about
Let's
shit?
just keep going half cocked and crazy.
Yeah.
Thinking about this. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, whoa. Okay, lower it down just a wee bit more.
Just stand back. 'Cause I don't know.
Yeah, I know, we're fine. Just like a half an inch. No. Of course you don't have any wrenches. Why would we?
Well, it's a fifth. Go find one. Ho, 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 ho.
Down. Oh, you son of a... Damn it. Yeah, perfect. $4:01. Took us 3 hours.
Oh, that ain't bad, eh?
That's not bad, not for a
For a full,
couple of duffers.
not for a full enginectomy.
Yeah, enginectomy.
Especially not with that.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I got some bad news. I don't think the patient's gonna make it.
Yeah.
There's always hope.
That damn torque converter. That's what slowed us.
My goodness, your shop rags are spring fresh.
Oh, good.
What kind of soap do you use?
Oh, I haven't washed those yet.
Oh,
You can throw it in that bucket over there.
smells like Downy.
Oh, yeah? Wow, it came out of that jug over there. Or that, you know.
See if I can get us both in here. We had a successful day
Yeah.
up here getting this engine out, so yeah, a long way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like I say, I can't wait to get the other one in here and start playing around with it.
Yeah.
Got to get it ready for next summer.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't keep riding with me on the avenue.
Well, if I didn't blow up that MG, I wouldn't do it. What are you gonna do?
How embarrassing having to ride with Dad out on the avenue.
I know.
All right, that's it. Well, that's about it. That about wraps up this week's show. Thanks everybody for stopping in and showing your support to the channel. Like everybody else tells you, you might want to check, see if you're still subscribed, because I don't know what it is with YouTube. Evidently we don't get along, because during the week after the show airs, it climbs up the amount of subscribers I have, and then the next week it takes them away. I guess that could be the quality of the program, come to think of it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Nah, I'm getting screwed. Anyway, make sure you're subscribed. And evidently now is the time everybody's decided to drive by my house, if you can't tell already. Now the last thing I want to talk to you about is, you know, I've been working on this engine and stuff, and right now I'm way in the future from where you guys are. I've run up against some real challenges, let me tell you. I think I'm figuring it out, but when I started this project, I think 3 years ago, in the Lang's catalog or Smith & Jones or Snyder's or any of them catalogs, you could, in effect, if you had a frame and you had a motor, you could basically build a Model T out of their book. It's getting to where it's not like that anymore. Every month it seems like a part drops off the list. I was talking to a guy at Chafin's the other day, and he said, well, you know, you can't make 6 of something and have 5 of them set on a shelf for a year. You know, guys are just getting out of it. Some guys are unfortunately passing away that make parts. And the parts that are made in China, you know, if they can't make, you know, 7 billion of them, you know, one for each guy in China, they don't want to touch it. If you're to swap meet, or you see a part you think you might someday want, and you're working on a car that I'm going to say from 1930 on back to 1900, buy that part. Get it and put it in a box. You may not use it ever, but you've got it. And there's a pretty good chance you're like the last guy to find it. If you see something you think you might need someday, don't pass it up. Because let me tell you, from the experience of the last couple of months, 3 months, yeah, it's really getting to be a challenge to find this or that. I think that's about it. That's the rest of my spiel. Seemed like there was something else I was supposed to tell you. Oh yeah. Like and subscribe, and you know, if you feel like giving me $1 or $2, that's fine too. If you don't, I'll get over it. And frankly, that's what I'd do. I'd just watch it for free. Yeah, I guess that's it. Just give me a minute. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure there's something I'm leaving out. But anyway, thanks for showing up. I'll see you in 2 weeks, hopefully, unless, you know. Bye.